Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the 2000s team and the 80s team. It'll be the 80s team off the tip. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Ryan is out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Duncan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
And here's the 2000s team. It's a three-point game. Iverson kicks to Duncan. Stolen by Magic. Knocked loose. And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Johnson with the block. And here's Kobe from the arc. And the rebound goes to McHale. And a wide open look for Jordan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Now here's James. Bryant gets a wide open look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Duncan. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the 2000s team decides to take their first time out here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Now here's James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 80s team?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And here's the 2000s team. Here's Shaq. Bryant passes to Duncan. That's good. It's Bryant with the assist.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim. Oh, great ball movement there.
Jordan's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Outside, Kobe. James up top. Bird covering. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Magic Johnson.
First one falls for. And Johnson drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's LeBron. And that one, good.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Jordan with it. Iverson picks him up. Jordan kicks to McCain. Over Duncan. Outside for Jordan. Fires for 3. No good that time. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Duncan, the pass to O'Neal. James outside. Pass to Iverson. Inside, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Outside Jordan. Back to Johnson. And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Worthy comes in for McHale, and Irving subbed in for Bird. Then for the 2000s team, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for O'Neal. Garnett comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Carter in for James. Now here's Jordan. He's got 9. And that one drops.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout called the 2000s team.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
The 2000s team making a switch here. Nash is checked in.
Steve Nash.
Kobe with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Johnson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
2 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Out to Carter. From deep three-point range, a new 14-second shot clock for the 2000s team. And Garnett, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Johnson.
For your 80s team, Isaiah
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Kobe with the steal. Carter against Irving. Garnett trying to break loose. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Thomas kicks to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. Here's Olajuwon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Checking in.
That's
for
a
your 80s
very
team.
close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Carter outside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough
Shooting
call
for
for
the
the ref to make
2000s
there.
team.
I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Nash dishes to Garnett. Knocks it loose. Now, here is Olajuwon. Passes it to Thomas. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Carter looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 7.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Irving. The layup missed. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The 80s team leads by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look, guys, at the 80s team performance. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Olajuwon. Thomas is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Kareem, and it's Dantley in at the 3 spot. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the 2000s team. They've got Nash. Pierce out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Yao in at the 5. Here's Nowitzki. There's the pass to Yao. Shot clock at 6. Wilkins against Nash. Wilkins' shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Nash's shot is in.
Steve Nash.
Nash has got the lead up to 1 now for the 2000s team.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Thomas's shot is off. And here's the 2000s team. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Pierce. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Here's Nash driving to the basket. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And they're running. Wilkins with the ball. Wade picks him up. And that one's good. Wilkins.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Timeout called the 2000s team.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Get ready for the Death Squad. Substitution for the 2000s team.
Here's James. Pass to Duncan. From deep, Iverson. And McHale pulls it down. Here's Thomas. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up. Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
The 2000s team with the ball, trailing by 5. Duncan in the corner. Back to Kobe. It's stolen by Wilkins. Thomas goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Thomas. McHale trying to free himself. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Duncan. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Poke loose and stolen by James. Kicks to Iverson. Pass to O'Neal. No good. Shot missing. And the 80s team going the other way now. It's tipped. Kobe with the steal. And here is O'Neal. Top of the key, Bryant. And he drives in. Back to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So the 80s team calls timeout. They're first. Jordan, he's checked in for Wilkins. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Down low. It's stolen by Duncan. Passes it to O'Neal. Kicks it out to James. Back to Shaq. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now just a 1-point 80s team lead. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. And they double up Jordan. The pass to Johnson. Jordan inside. Guarded by O'Neal. McHale. Back to Jordan. The three. Iverson grabs the board.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Outside Jordan. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Misses from short range. And here's the 2000s team. They're on a 10-2 run here. McGrady dishes to Iverson. Driving in. Shoots over Bird. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jordan. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And the 80s team has possession. They trail by 1. Malone passes to McHale. That shot, no good. Nice D from Duncan. Jordan against Iverson. Here's Duncan. And they'll get another chance. Here's Shaq. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The 2000s team on top, up 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's the 2000s team. They lead by 1. Moses Malone out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Bird. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in a shooting guard. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's LeBron James. And it's Iverson in at the point guard position. Here's Malone, and he gets the bucket. Malone's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 80s team.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jordan kicks to Johnson. Back to Jordan, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Duncan against McHale. Duncan drawing the double team. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The 80s team making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Jordan with it. Started now by
2000's team foul. Kobe Bryant.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The drive by Iverson. And the layup is good. He has 6.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And 3 from Jordan. That shot misses. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Offensive rebound. Here's Iverson. Pass to Yao. Pierce with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. And that one's good. Yao.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The drive by Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
And Iverson throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Olajuwon trying to break free. Johnson can't get it to go. The 2000s team with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And Garnett misses. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of will his way to the rim.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. The 80s team making some changes. James Worthy's checked in for McHale. Irving comes in for Larry Bird. And Gervin subbed in for Jordan. Then for the 2000s team, Nowitzki comes in for Yao. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Kobe. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The drive by Iverson. That's tipped. Olajuwon against Nowitzki. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Iverson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Magic Johnson picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. The 80s team with the ball. Trailing by 5. On the wing, Irving. Over Pierce. And that one goes long. Irving's gone 1 of 4 so far. The 3 from Iverson.
2 minutes.
Here's Nowitzki. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the big German, as he is affectionately known, Nowitzki, the 2011 NBA champion, will go down as one of the best shooters ever.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Rejected by Nowitzki. Played outside. He dishes it to Iverson. Gervin pulls it in. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Irving. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 2000s team.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Pass to Worthy. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. 80s team working now with a new shot clock.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Wade surveying the D. And he banks in the layup.
Dwayne Wade.
Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Well, some guys just excel at scoring through contact. And Dwayne Wade, how about the strength on that move? Wow.
Olajuwon trying to break free. Gervin outside. Here's the three. The rebound by Garnett. Nowitzki, the pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Johnson from outside. And it's Johnson again missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Here's Wade trying to get open as Nowitzki.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Irving. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
With one on the clock, Nowitzki banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point 2000s team lead.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The 2000s team leads. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with three quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Irving, Moses Malone out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Gervin, and it's Dantley in at the three, the small forward.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Passes it to Irving. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Gervin against Nash. O'Neal high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Irving attacking. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Shaq. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
team making some changes. McHale comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Johnson in for Gervin. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what the 80s team coach went over with his guys. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Irving can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for the 2000s team. To the paint, here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Johnson finds Irving. Bird outside. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, James. Over Irving. Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Duncan's got the lead up to 11 now for the 2000s team. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Bird launches a three, hits it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
McGrady against Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Neal. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Duncan with the block. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Julius Irving. The 2000s team with the ball. McGrady outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Three-pointer, Bird. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kobe kicks to McGrady. Kobe with it, picked up by Malone. Back to McGrady. Count that one.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And stolen by James. McGrady passes to LeBron. Malone with the steal. Tipped away. Here's Irving. Can't hit that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. The 2000s team with the ball. 10-point lead. Kobe against Johnson. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin McHale checked in for Irving. The 2000s team making a switch here. Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. And they have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Kevin McHale, second personal foul, first team foul.
The 2000s team with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Iverson, rejected by McHale. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. That'll be a 5-second call.
80s team ball.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Shaq.
And Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Malone.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
To the middle. Shoots from the elbow. Ball's knocked loose.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists tonight.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot. They absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Duncan dishes to O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it caught.
Shooting 15.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
To tie it up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
At the line for 2.
That's the first. That narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's LeBron. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Tim Duncan. 1 plus the point.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got 1 more, though.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
McHale can't get it to go. And they go to the intentional foul.
Malone. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for the team, Tim Duncan.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Bird against LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. It's money from deep.
Has anybody ever of personified excellence in all areas of play, the way that Larry Bird does. But more importantly, he's got that clutch G.
And so it's the 2000s team with the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.